It's Soul St. Joe's with Brian Helleland and Katie Webster. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Helleland.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of So St. Joe's, where we get to know the incredible people here at St. Joseph Hospital. Today, we are thrilled to welcome someone that maybe many of you know as part of our Providence family. She's a lifelong nurse, a proven leader, a USC Trojan fan through and through, and our new Chief Nursing Officer, Katie Webster. Welcome,
Hello,
Katie.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So Katie stepped into the role in August, and we couldn't be more excited to have her here at St. Joe's. So welcome to St. Joe's. I'm going to start with your professional background, get to some of the background. So you've been part of Providence family since 2009. What originally drew you to nursing? And what's kept you inspired all these years?
I love this question. So I think I've had, a couple of really impactful experiences, healthcare relationships as a child and as a young adult. And I think that really helped me get to the realization that as a nurse, I could have that same impact on someone else's life, provide that care, that support. So I think from a young age, I was really drawn to this. They say nursing is a calling, and I think I've always been drawn to this service to others.
Okay, so personally, tell us about yourself, your family, maybe a hobby or two.
Okay, so I have been married to my husband for 16 years, and we have 3 children, and we are very, very busy. They're 14, 11, and 9. And so I'm a total sports mom. So if I'm not here, I always tell my team, I will answer any call, any message, but you may hear, the scoreboard in the background going off, people yelling. It may be me yelling at my child, but we're heavy into basketball. My daughter just started volleyball and soccer. So we are on the go 24/7.
That's great. Sports is a huge part of, I love that part of parenting and coaching and yelling in support of your children, not yelling at them.
We're working through that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you excited to take on our CNO role here at St. Joe's?
I love this question. So I remember hearing about Joe's, and I've been with Providence, so I knew of Joe's, and honestly, Joe's has such an incredible reputation. Amazing, outstanding programs, heart and vascular, cancer prevention and treatment, kidney transplant, complex spine. I love, seeing all the accolades posted and on the websites, high performing in almost every category of U.S. News and World Reports. 5th magnet designation. As a nurse, that was a huge draw and attraction for me. But that also begged the question in my mind of, when you're that good, how do you get better? What's that next step? And I love a good challenge, Brian. So
I know that I've read. Yes, you do.
So there was definitely that part of me that was like, I want to be part of that team, that group, and how do we bring this organization to that next level? How do we bring nursing to that next level? I wanted to be leading that charge.
No, that's awesome. I mean, the legacy here is palpable, and
strong.
it is a challenge. That's awesome. So when you joined St. Joe's, you said your immediate priority was to appreciate our culture and our people. So what does that look like in action to you?
So I've really enjoyed getting out with our teams and our providers. So it's a lot of time rounding, listening, observing, and then having really good dialogue with our caregivers and our providers, our board members. I've been at a couple of our community events, and I think there's so much pride and so much legacy and history here at St. Joe's that I think to lead into the future, I really needed to understand that. And everyone has been so open, so engaging, sharing their stories, their experiences, their perspectives, and their priorities and concerns. And I really appreciate that about Joe's and the culture that's been created here. And it reminds me that I'm exactly where I need to be. This is the home, my home.
Recruitment and retention.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hot everywhere in healthcare.
Definitely.
We have a very competitive, aggressive market, and on top of that. So what's your vision for strengthening nursing teams here at St. Joe's?
Yeah, I think there's so many ways we could address this, and we need to address this, right? So I think it's important that we continue to cultivate and have really strong relationships with our community partners, our nursing schools and our educational institutions that kind of can provide that consistent pipeline to us. I think it's really important that we're really clear and sharing the amazing benefits we offer, tuition reimbursement. We were just talking about our student debt match program. We do so much around caregiver wellness and taking care of our caregivers, one-on-one therapy, coaching. We just opened our new caregiver gym.
Oh, shout out, new gym.
New gym, check it out. And then I think, when we talk about our accomplishments, right, we got to share that really loud and proud. Only 10% of hospitals in the United States are magnet designated. And we've done that 5 times and with distinction. I mean, that was a draw for me. And I think that's important that everyone know, what that means. It's really our commitment to quality, safety, nursing professionalism, and overall organizational excellence.
So we've talked about aligning nursing strategy with our broader organizational goals. So how do you see nursing driving that larger vision forward?
So I know Eric Webster, our system chief executive, just shared, and you've been sharing broadly with our teams, our strategic vision to carry us kind of into 2030. And that vision is be the best place to give and receive care while creating a delivery model for the future supported by innovation and positive change. And I just hear those words, and so much of it resonates for me with nursing. I feel like nursing has a hand in every aspect of that. And we're already doing so much of that work. So how do we enhance it and how do we move it forward? So nursing leadership development, mentorship, creating that safe work environment for our caregivers where their well-being is supported, right? Leaning into technology. We've got AI nursing notes, really kind of getting out there and building our strategies around behavioral health and getting into our communities and serving those community needs. And it's been really exciting for me.
I think there is a lot to share. I mean, there's so many things that we do. I think that it is limitless, I think, in a lot of ways of how to keep engaging. So switching to personal a little bit. But it's a fun question. I do like this question. What would be your walk-up song?
Oh, hands down, Tina Turner, Simply the Best.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
I feel like that's the energy I'm walking up to, and that's the energy I'm bringing to Joe's.
Okay.
Simply the best.
Okay, you've got 3 kids and a busy career. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite way to unwind when you get a quiet moment?
Is there such thing as a quiet moment with 3 kids and a busy career?
They're 14, 11, 9. That's not, there's time there.
Okay. So one of the things that's been more challenging for me, but I've recently really taken to, and I'm really sticking with it, is sitting in silence. And I have a routine now on the weekend, before my husband's awake, before the kids are up, where I go downstairs, I make my cup of coffee, I get my blanket, I have a beautiful backyard, no email, no phone, no TV, nothing. And I honestly just sit there by myself in the quiet, and it's been very calming for me.
It took me a minute to get to the visual. Once you
I was
got
trying to
once you
create
got
it for
outside,
you.
once you got outside with the coffee, now I see it.
Yes.
I was initially thinking that you were sitting there quietly, your kids and your husband were still in the same room. All right, this is my favorite part.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is our rapid fire round. We're doing the rapid fire round here, so don't overthink. Coffee or tea?
Coffee, vanilla latte, every day.
Beach or mountains?
Ooh, love to look at the beach, hate sand, so I'm gonna go with mountains.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird, definitely. Good luck getting me after 9 p.m.
Same on the weekends?
Yes.
Okay. Favorite comfort meal?
Anything bad for me. Pizza, cheeseburger, and French fries. All the things we shouldn't eat, that's my go-to. Junk, basically.
I talk myself into there's healthy pizza these days. I'm pizza too. I'm a lot of pizza.
Let me know if you find a healthy, good option.
Okay. I will. One word your kids would use to describe you.
Right now, they say, Mom, you're cringe. I may be cringe, but I still love them, and they still need me.
Well, thank you for the honest answer to that
Totally
one. But
honest.
that is cute. That's cute. All right, so Katie, thank you very much for
Yeah.
joining us today and letting us get to know you a little bit better, both as a leader and as a person. So we're excited to see your vision come to life at St. Joe's, and I know our future's bright. So to everyone watching, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, this is So St. Joe's.
Thanks all.